Good morning, viewers, and welcome to this powerful session where we are going to be interviewing one of our own as today marks the World International Disability Day. My name is Ambassador Abdulrahman today Adelodu. So, in the meantime, we are going to go through this session all together as we want to welcome one of our own, our leader with an unbreakable character, a mentor of all mentors, a millionaire achiever, and a business consultant, a sociologist, and a silver executive, and also an entrepreneur in person of Ambassador Atolabi Abdulaziz Olawale. Good morning, sir. How are you doing today?
Great, and you?
And how is the celebration going?
It's going gradually.
Okay, thank you so much. So, for those who are just joining us, or for those viewers at home, we want them to know more about you. So, can you kindly introduce yourself to them again so that they know who we are talking to?
All right. Good morning to the viewers. I'm Ambassador Tolaibe Abdulaziz Olawale. I'm popular known as that for you.
Okay. So, your background, where you are from?
All right. I'll say I'm from Lagos State. I was born in Lagos State. My parents are from Kwara State. I was born in local government, Ojo local government in Lagos State.
Okay. So today we are marking the World International Day for Disability all over the world, and from this part of our own world, we know you are one of them, a prominent member of them. So we want to know how how did you find yourself in this situation? Were you born this way or along the way, along the line something happens?
I'll say my blindness didn't come from birth, but happened along the way. According to the story that I met, say after 41 days of eye on earth, that my grandma was laying zero, that the stick mistakenly took my eyes, and from there, the eyes started bringing water. And I was growing older day in the hour of the eyeball was getting bigger day in the out. And I've gone to many places, hospital, other places. Then I will say there's no state of Nigeria that I've never been to looking for solutions. 1997, I did a surgery in order to limit the water coming out from my eyes, but they cannot detect what is wrong with the eyes. But we don't do the surgery. And after the surgery, I was taken back to Ondo State with my grandparents. I was the one staying with my grandparents. Go for an errand, go to river, the fresh water, go to farm, all the stairs there. That all I live my life since 2002 when I completely lose sight.
Wow, that is quite interesting and at the same time emotional. So we want to know, coming to terms with this state you are now, how has life been? How have you been able to cope?
I would say life is very beautiful and songs is kind of fun because being in the state of disability is not easy at all because when you don't have someone that care or love or someone don't want you to be around them or even know how valuable you are to them or how friendly you can be to them.
Hmm, very interesting. And this is a bit personal now. We okay, you stay by yourself all the time or most of the time. How expensive this could be for you, having to fend for yourself, you have to cook, you have to bath, wash, and all these things. Do you have any gadget that aid you in doing this, or there is a special way you carve for yourself in getting all these things done?
Yeah, I said there no, I don't have any special gadget for doing all the house chores. I have to cook, wash clothes, ironing, or etc. in the house. Because I was saying that when the outer eyes is that functional, the inner eye is fully alert. Now they say that out of the seven set of organs, you one set of organs that functions, the other are fully alert. That's why I cannot walk when there is a lot of noise underground. My movement will slow down. If you notice, some of the viewers will notice by moving sometimes by hearing sound of generator or music and I will slow down so that I will not miss my way or fall into quota.
Okay, thank you. And can you, this is a favor now for the clarification and edification for those who are viewing us at home. Um, can you please remove the glasses for a while? Okay. Oh, so meaning that the two eyes are gone.
Yes.
Can you having to come to town with this state of yours? If by chance you want to get married now, can you marry someone of your status?
This is deep or kind of corny questions. But I've never thought of marry someone you say so to me because to so many reasons. That's why these tell people that I'm a special being in society with her that can do what other people are doing, but it's a tug of war. For a blind person to marry a certain person is tough because the parent number one, like what happened to me 2015 when I want to get married 2015. My mom and younger ones have even got to get families and that. Along the way, she says no more doing again. That I don't have visions. That is that they don't want me to inability, but they think we'll be ability then that will do everything for us. You know that we can do things ourselves. But along the way, so many things happen like that, like that, like that. You know that was secondary school then. You cannot form. But when they don't come to us, they come to us, they will get blind. Not help us, they will get blind. You know why you do that? They will not give birth to blind child. That's why they don't want them to marry us.
Oh, okay. So, okay. The next question has to do with I'm seeing some gadgets here. So I want to know how have you been able to cope learning all these things? Your educational background, I understand you are a graduate. How have you been able to go from primary all down to the higher institution? And how have you come to learn all these things by hand?
All right, it's kind of very interesting. I'll say I lose myself completely when I was about to write my common entrance in primary school then. That why the style was tough. But that period then, I lose all the. I can't remember ABC today again. It was tough to re-record again. For there, they asked, I'm like, say, can you go to school? That you like I go to school. I say, me at school. Can a blind person go to school? Oh, I know that they all beg inside that always adore the bed. That's okay. What's my dreaming course? I said, I want to become a lawyer in future. That's okay. You can go to a blind school as Lagos. I said, seriously. For there, I was taken down to the blind school where I did interview. I was admitted. I meant to spend a year for rehabilitation. But wait, I cannot recall what I've been line taught then. That's how to spend another 4 years, start all over again for my tree. That period there, we taught what they call Braille. This is what they call Marble. Okay, and this is just around here we have we have 30 cell in one cell we have 6 dots 1 2 3 4 5 6 wey those 1 to 6 occupied all our alphabet for A to Z we form our ABC from 1 to 6. For example, okay, do what they call stylus and what to write like A is 1 and B is 1 2, C is 1 4 and D 1 4 5 and E is 1 5. Let me stop like that. This A, this B, this C, D and like that. And this also forms number. Like A now, the what they call lunar sign that we are going to put at the back of it before writing the A so that I can bring all figure like that.
And you learn all these things in just how many months, how many days?
I'll take it take me uh, about 6 months to learn this and other because we had bit, we had the full writing and the short hand writing.
Okay. So, and I can see your laptop is here. How have you been able to come to operate
As
this
I in
laptop?
primary school then we taught Tapeta, you know, if you can operate for Tapeta, obviously you are qualified to also operate laptop too. But just as additional function of this thing. After my primary school in 2008, I went to learn for 6 months how to operate computer. and what they call a software and applications, just that JAWS, job accessibility word speaks. Know the meaning, but in order to give us the sound, what we are pressing on the system.
Okay, that will produce the sound.
Yeah, exactly.
So now you are into a business of the 21st century. A whole lot of people, even those who are okay. Maybe before we even go to that one, let me ask this last one on your personal life. We know that your kind face a lot of rejections out there in the society. How have you been able to manage all these rejections by people?
All right. I got to understand that life is balance. It's all about acceptance and rejections. It's not for to stick words you belong to. It's normal for someone to reject us, but then I had to feel bad. Sometimes before I speak to wherever I'll look at myself, are they going to value what I'm going to say? Because I've been a assistant that when let me just listen to the family. When I drop an opinion, the rubbish for me, they didn't take it serious because they didn't believe that I can be valuable in society. As well in the school for to secondary school down to university, face those challenges too. But by power of the Almighty God, thing is get going faster and faster. Do not that now move. That period went from that when I did handwork or I learned to do so baking, liquid and solid one, bags making, bead making and etc. But those one society of myself would not encourage us at all. I had to stop doing that. From there, I moved to 2010, 2011. I wrote a novel which was even registered with India copyright. Though there's no promoter, no director of the marketer of this division does that stuff like that. I started looking for a way out again. How can I become successful?
Wow. And we can see how successful you are becoming, even though your projection is not where you are now, but what you look up to in the future. Now, coming to your business, we understand you are also in the business of the 21st century, which is connected economy. This is a special kind of a business that very many people out there are not even interested in doing. How have you been coping in this line of business, and what is your motivation that inspire you to go into this kind of business?
Others to be in the business of 21st century, which is called connected economy and digital economy. It's called the word instead have changed. And they say for you to say with the word, you have to say automatically with the word, your why. Because when I saw the business, before I saw the business, I've been into so many things online stuff, MMM, Wakanda, Zana Gepe, NNU, SIT, Kifa Forum, and etc. But then I've not started reading books then. But mistakenly, I raised my hand on book where I started reading business book. I got to realize that those ones they are not a genuine business. But a genuine business will have an office. When I've been sold the business in 2018, I noticed that they have an office and they have produced the products that are produced to humanity. That's why I get doing my research. But as a sociologist, you have to do research more before you can jump into activity or any business society. For there, I got to know the history of the company. I got to see the success story so far. That's why I partner with this. And for those that are not doing it now, I can say they didn't know the purpose of business of 21st century. They believe that we are doing in industrial society where you be asking people, give me this, give me that. And I hate something like that, asking people to give me things. Because asking them like I'm begging them. Because someone, if they didn't have to give me like form of pity, I don't want anyone to pity me. That's why I have to strengthen my belief system. I have to motivate myself to become successful in the business.
Thank you so much. This next question, with all sense of humility, I want to ask this question diligently. You are growing a larger team in this business of connected economy. And for someone in your state this way, how have you been able to manage to gather those group of people from diverse backgrounds and then you are leading them? What is the secret?
I would say there is no secret anywhere but the power of the Almighty God. Because I got the understood that convert your social capital to financial capital. That's why I mix of social media to convert my people. Because before, if I taught you directly, you will likely not value what I'm saying. But we are starting on social media. If I try to pass value to you, you will be able to see what I'm into.
Thank you so much. And any advice for young people out there who are in your condition but taking advantage of themselves, putting themselves into much more hardship, begging, and doing all sorts of things? What advice would you have for them? And how? You must have had a project in mind for people like you. So, how are you going to advise those people out there, and what are your plans for them?
All right. Like today that marked the World Disability Day, that every third December every year we celebrate the World Disability Days. I always say my welfare go to the particular the parents of those disabilities because they have a child like that doesn't mean that you neglect them. Doesn't mean that you can't throw them away or you will not care for them. Because we are children of society. You only gave us to all to show all love and care, but we belong to the life. Whoever it is either deaf or the all whatever category you belong to, please and please make sure you follow the way of rehabilitating them to give them knowledge how they can become self-independent on their own. Than you narrowly them alone back in society. For those that beg in society, humanity at large can help us telling them that they can do what Abdulaziz is doing, that can also do you better. But it's in two ways. If the mindset is not strong enough, there's no way we can do it. And if they are not determined, there's no way they can do it. Because there's a lot of scam in the society. You know, that there were times I was trying to sell business to someone online. He also said, me, I'm blind that I'm going to be blind for life because the laws is not easy, sir, but determination matter move to freedom and my belief take me move further to build organizations. But it's not easy to build organizations. But you have to fail when you fail. You have to learn for that failure in order to what to perfect your so the way to success.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And we want to sincerely appreciate your time with us today. And we hope that if we come to you in the next a couple of days for some other things, we'll be able to oblige us. Thank you so much for the time. So, viewers at home, we have been able to talk to one of our leaders for the past couple of minutes ago about his life, his business, and all in commemoration of World International Disability Day, which is being marked on the 3rd of December every year across the world. So, with this, we have come to the conclusion of today's interview, and we hope when next we tune in, you people can join us. Thank you, and God bless.
All right, good day, everyone. My name is Ibrahim Aishat Omosalani. I'm a business connector and I'm also a cousin and a business partner to Ambassador Solabi Abdulaziz. Okay, this great man has actually impacted my life in a positive way. Yes, he actually introduced an amazing opportunity to me that changed my life, and that was how we got connected actually. So he has changed my life, and he has been a source of inspiration because I see him as a man of no excuse. And if you can do something like that and be successful like that, definitely I can do it. And a lot of people out there can also do it. He has also given me the motivation that there's nothing you cannot do. No matter the background, no matter where you're coming from, there's nothing you cannot be. So don't give yourself any excuses. Don't say your background is not good. Don't say I don't have money, I don't do this. He has already, he himself is an example of no excuse. Don't give yourself any excuse. He has parted my life so very much. So I'm so happy and I'm grateful to God to meet this man, and I'm so happy about that. Thank you.
Alright, my name is Alabi Afranjai. I'm a lead consultant with Secure Your Future Group International. I'm a friend of Ambassador Makalake and Brazil. What I've actually, what he has actually done for me in my life is that he always inspires me. Whenever I see him, I'm so inspired because someone of his nature can actually do this as business and live other people's life around and do what people that are outside there they're not even willing to do. So he has actually inspired me a lot and I so much believe in him and I so much believe that success is starting. Thank you very much.
Right. My name is Ambassador Yaya Ayobi Jawan. I am a lead consultant to Secure Your Future International. Razak Abdulaziz Atlagui is my business partner and he is a co-worker at Secure Future Group International. So he's a man that a lot of people outside there assume as a person that is inability inability to do what he's supposed to do because of his status. But he didn't give himself any excuses. A lot of people outside there assume that when he cannot see, they go out to beg. But he doesn't do that. Instead of him going out to do that, he took responsibility of his life. Apart from that, he has impacted a lot of people's lives. He has introduced the connected economy to them that has really impacted their lives. A lot of youth today, they are even in six-figure earner through his mentorship. So this man has impacted a lot of lives. And I'm very happy. I'm so glad to have him. Thank you.
Good day, sir. Welcome, sir. Today is World Disability Day, and in view of that, we are commemorating with the rest of the world, and we are celebrating one of our mentors here, who is has been a great impact to us. He's an entrepreneur, millionaire achiever, and a silver executive in this business. So we know he has been a friend to you and a colleague in the business, and you being our able president, the number one person of the Secure Future Group International. So we want you to give us a brief insight into your meeting with him and the impact he has been since you have come across him in this business, and advice for people like him who are outside there languishing. Thank you.
Right. Good day, everyone. I'm so happy to be talking to us this morning. This man beside me is a great man, a special man, someone that I respected so much because I get your point. I do not believe the kind of ability granted by a lot of people. There are a lot of things. The first day he chatted me, I was so surprised. How has he been able to chat me up, even with the kind of special person he is? So my advice for everybody out there, if he can do it and not begging out there, if he can stand to be giving people to eat, because he also participated in the Field Family Project we did last year. The Field Family we did this year. He's part of those that are feeding people. He's not standing there begging for people to feed him. So if he can do it, I know many of us that are also in the same shoe with him and do it better. And I know of some people that we are even granted more, that granted more, and we can also do it far, far. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. So for those people out there who are also in the same position as he is, we find out that there should be, as his plan is to walk out there someday and gather the likes of him to impact their lives. So in so doing, we want to ask for your favor and your permission as the number one man of this great organization, that whatever impact he can be of this the help to this organization, that we want you to please be part of the same vision that he see, and whenever the time comes we will try to communicate with you with the organization so that we can together do it. So please, what has he impacted ever since you have met and started this business together?
Right. I've seen him achieving some greatness, now becoming a millionaire achiever as an example. There's some people that even have more than what he has could not become in that few months he became the millionaire. Millionaire as well is someone that has done over a million in the business. He achieved that. Becoming a silver executive in the business is not something that's simple, but he gave himself no excuse. That's why I'm advising everybody that is also in this shoe, give yourself no excuse. Don't be discouraged. What the Lord has given unto you, you will appreciate it more. Saying this before. And to some of us, we have more. There is a lot you can achieve. But we sit down. Some people, nothing is wrong with them, and they are still begging out there. Take this one as an example. Learn what he has done. And I know from what he's able to do, you can do better. And to the vision he has, impacting more lives, both those that are able and those that are special being. I know I know that I know there is a day he is going to be in charge, taking care of others, mentoring them, teaching them how to also become so successful, which is the mission of our team, of our group. We want to impact more life, and I know he is going to. So I'm granting him my full support in doing that, helping people that are like him and people that are not even like him, that in their sense, mentally, they've killed themselves. I know it's going to be impacting more of those lives. So I'm granting him my full support.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And mentor, sir, that you have anything to say?
Alright, so the one up. Today marks the International Disability Day. Back to what I said earlier, their parents and brothers and sisters do not neglect anyone because someone being in a position like this, he or she have a purpose. I will not say because life is very expensive for us, that God doesn't not mean to provide the needs for us. Because I tried to thrive in society. I believe that if there wasn't a video, if you have anyone around you, try to communicate information to them and they can become better more in society than begging in society.
Thank you so much. Thank you, and God bless.
He has been he has been a source of inspiration to the whole team, especially me as a person. Whenever I feel down and I remember who he is and what he's able to do, I come back again and say, wow, if this man is not giving up, and if this man is always up and doing, what's my so he has been a source of inspiration to the whole SYLG International, and I really appreciate that. So we are thanking him for being a source of inspiration to us in the team. And I want to let each and every one of you out there know that with God on our side, no matter what happens, we are definitely unstoppable.
Thank you.